aging, we usually think about what we can see or feel, but the truth is, it actually starts beneath the surface. Aging isn't just a number, it's a feeling, and it shows up in how you move, how you recover, how your body functions day to day. Aging is structural and is cellular. It's not just about appearance, it's about what's happening inside your body. Your body is built on this framework of collagen, bone, cartilage, and connective tissue. And that framework is what shapes how you look, how you feel, and ultimately how you age. Next slide, please. So let's talk about collagen. Collagen is one of the most abundant proteins in your body, and it does a lot more than people realize. I think a lot of times we think about the beauty things like hair, skin, and nails, and yes, it does support those things. But when you're using the right collagen, it also plays a major role in joint cartilage, tendons and ligaments, bones, and overall connective tissue. So, really, it's supporting how your entire body moves and functions. The challenge is as we age, collagen naturally begins to decline, and we start to notice that in our skin, in our hair, in our nails. That become brittle, and our body just doesn't move or recover like it once did. We call that structural aging. Okay, so next slide, please. One thing that really puts this into perspective is collagen actually begins to decline as early as our mid 20s at 1% per year. And in your 20s, this is where it starts. It's subtle, but it's setting that stage for how your body will age over time. And in your 30s, you start to notice that reduction a little bit more because it shows up in those fine lines and wrinkles, or you notice a change in your skin elasticity. But by your 40s, there's more significant drop in production. That's where the breakdown actually starts to outpace the production itself. And into your 50s, that loss really accelerates. That's where things like joint stiffness, or even when you start to hear that creaky sound in your joints, can become more common as cartilage begins to break down. So if you think about it overall in your 50s, you have about 30% less collagen than you did even in your 20s. So that loss doesn't just impact how you look, but impacts how you feel and function. So over time, production slows, breakdown increases, structural support weakens. And what's important to understand is that this isn't just happening because of age alone. This is a process being accelerated by things like environmental and oxidized stress, inflammation from daily activities, hormonal changes, poor nutrition, lack of movement, or just wear and tear on your joints. So while yes, aging is natural, the rate of which it happens is something we can absolutely support. Next slide, please. All right, so now that we understand why collagen matters, let's talk about how we can actually support it. I want to talk about our award-winning patented liquid BioCell collagen that's backed with 7 international patents. It is different and unique and like nothing else out there on the market that cannot be duplicated. And it's because of our patented collagen hyaluronic acid matrix. This includes a type 2 collagen, which is specific for joints. It's sourced from chicken sternal cartilage. We also have hyaluronic acid and conjoined sulfate. And these aren't just randomly combined ingredients. They're specific ratios. And when placed under a microscope, it actually mirrors your own human cartilage. That's important because we're not just adding random collagen, we're supporting the actual structure of your connective tissue. We also use this patented process to reduce the molecule size, which makes it more highly bioavailable in your body. And a lot of collagens out there, we can't even do anything with. But with ours, since we reduce that molecule size, we put it also in a liquid form, then it's absorbing even faster and more efficiently than any other powders or capsules. And this isn't just a theory, guys. Multiple clinical studies support this. If you scan the QR code that's on this image here, you're going to be able to read how liquid BioCell helps with joint health, osteoarthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, recovery after